Hi, this is KT and I am back again here for a video that's a little different because I recently went out and I had my hair done for me in these flat twists. And so I'm not new to flat twists and I have done them before with my own hair. However, when I do them, I do it when my hair is wet and I do it right before I go to bed so I don't go out wearing flat twists. However, what was really cool is when I went in to actually see someone who does hair, she knew my hair wouldn't be dry in time to go out with the flat twist. And if I went out with them wet, they'd start to, frizz up and not have the defined look that, you ultimately want. And so she actually, took time to make the parts and made sure that there just wasn't twist coming over the front of my head. And so I really appreciate that, and that's something I would have never done if I was doing it myself. And also something I wouldn't do myself is do so many twists because I am very low maintenance with my hair and I go the most simple route for everything possible. With that being said, I'm going to take out these twists here on camera. I'm not going to film the entire thing, just one or two twists, just to show you how I'm doing it, and then I'll also show you the final look when I am all done. Something she made sure to tell me, which I have heard before and depends how much I go by it, but to use an oil on your fingertips before you start taking out the twist, because in that way, just a little bit of oil can get on the twist and give them a nice shine, and then also help them to not be frizzy when you're taking it out. I am using vitamin E oil. This is like my everything oil. I use it for my face. I use it as a lotion. I sometimes use it before I put on makeup. I know I said as like a lotion specifically on my face. It's in my face routine. And sometimes if I don't have, I actually have a specific oil that I will mix in with my foundation, and if I don't have that available, I will use vitamin E oil, which I really turned out to like a lot because it's amazing. And so that's what I'm using on my fingertips to take out these twists. I think I might have put a little too much. Vitamin E oil is actually very thick. You can get it in a few different varieties of thickness. Basically, it's not the thickness you are choosing, however it just comes in different thicknesses. And so if you want to try vitamin E oil, if you're not into something that's super thick, you may want to try something else. And oddly enough, I do not have a mirror in this room with me here, and so I cannot see what this looks like as I am taking it out, and so your guess is as good as mine. However, the twists were put in very standard twist here so it's easy to take out. For some people though, vitamin E oil may be just too thick in general and you won't want to use it at all, specifically like on your face, because it might be too thick, or you may need to mix it with something else. Another natural oil that I love using is rose oil or rose hip oil. I've also had these twists in for a few days. When I do twist myself, I generally knot it a little bit at the bottom because I like that look. It looks like a little curl at the bottom and it gives it a really full look. However, this time I want to try something a little different because my hair is growing and I wanted to show the length even with this curlier look. I still wanted to show the length of my hair. every so often, depending on what kind of oil you are using, you're probably going to need to go back and put some more on your fingertips because naturally it's going to get onto your hair. So something else that I realized, having someone else doing my twists, I generally do them thicker because I'm lazy and I don't want to spend more time than I need to on my hair. And so that's one reason, but still I like to have that look of like multiple different defined little curls, and so I generally, when I do undo it, have to spend time separating some of the twist to give it that more full look, or not just let it look like there are 3 twists on my entire head. Oh, and another point I think is really good to note is, so I mentioned multiple times that I don't put as many twists onto my head when I do it myself because I'm not planning on going out with my twist. That's a really big thing for me. I don't go out with the flat twist because that's just not part of my routine, and they don't look as good as these looked when I do them myself. And so what's nice sometimes with having someone else do them is they are specifically looking for something that has a good look to it. They actually know what is aesthetically pleasing, and they're taking that into account even if you are not. And you'll notice I'm not going to do a big polished final look, and so I'm not going to, do my edges or anything for this, because honestly I don't do my edges often, and that is just a personal choice. Oh, and another thing that is cool is I can already tell I can feel more length in my hair than when I usually do my twist out, because my hair was actually blow dried pretty straight before they were twisted, and that helps keep the length that you actually have in your hair. And so if you're looking to maintain the length, then you can see that blow dry it would be the way to go. If not, and for myself, I usually, because I'm for quickness over a certain look, I don't really mind having the shrinkage because it's okay for me, because I'm just trying to do something quick. And so if you're not flat twisting your hair or something before you go to bed, what are you doing? Because it's really one of the simplest things, and it's also really easy to sleep in. I used to try rollers because I saw someone do it and I was like, oh, this is going to be amazing, and they never said that the rollers are very uncomfortable. And so I had the worst night of sleep I've ever had in my whole entire life that night. And my hair looked okay. I like it more with flat twist than doing the whole roller thing. And even when I do twist up my hair like into a little bantu knot at the bottom, when I am doing flat twist, you could do it in a way that it's loose enough that it's not painful or uncomfortable when you're trying to sleep. You can also use a bobby pin at the back of your head instead of using a bantu knot to put that last little coil into your hair, and so that will also help you out. Because people say beauty is pain, but I guess I don't want it that much. This is also me being super gentle with my hair. I am generally not this gentle, but I feel like someone so lovingly put these twists in, and so I should be a little more careful with taking these out. I should have noted the very front here that I'm taking out, because this was the part that when it was in the flat twist, I was really happy with it because I felt so comfortable going out with it, because once again, my flat twist I don't go out with, but these were in a nice little design. They were out of my face. It was perfect. And I guess a big part is the products that you're using, and so of course everyone's hair is different, and looking at my hair right now, I don't know if you can tell, but I promise you I have 4C hair, and that is also why I don't blow dry it out every single time, because that would be way too much, and I live in Florida, and so it'd be kind of pointless. I need something that can just stand the test of time and the humidity. So if it does shrink while I'm going out, I can still maintain some of the actual curls and move on. Okay, I didn't think I would stay on for this entire time, but I am, and it's almost done. So what's great is my friend actually has an entire hair line, and so she was able to use her products while doing my hair, which I thought was so amazing. And honestly, I have a lot of friends who have their own small businesses, and so just being able to help and support in this way is really cool, and you get to see what it looks like in the end. I guess since I'm doing the back last, you see what the front looks like. So this is basically the entire look minus any fluffing that people do. There's still 2 braids. My hands are getting tired. I don't work out. So this is the final look with everything taken out, even the back flat twister also out. I'll show you very quickly. So what's really cool about this style as well is with the flat twist, it's a great protective style, and then here with the actual twist out, it gives me that va-va boom look that I love, and you also get a little bit of the length. Of course, it's a little bit of shrinkage. See that length right there? See, Mom? Look at that length. But that is longer than it would typically be with my own twist out, because I do a little bantu knot at the end of the flat twist, which makes it a little more curly and short, as well as not doing as many twists, which just gives it like a different look than it has now. But I really am digging this, and so shout out to my friend that hooked me up. I'm going to put her information to her business and her products in the description down below, so anyone that's looking for something for their hair to help achieve this look can also use those products. And so very excited about this, and also I'll be keeping my hair like this for a few days, seeing how long it lasts as well. I'm tying up my hair at night and just getting as long as possible with this hair, and so very excited. And some days I'll also go ahead and do my edges. I'm not a huge fan, but I have one of the best extremes that I will say ever, and so it's like you just put a little bit down and it will stay for like days, which is amazing. But this is it. This is the final look. I'm very excited. I want to go somewhere, but I actually have more videos to shoot, and so I will see y'all on another video. Bye.